When you look at your company and your organization, what does that word mean to you? What are your values, your beliefs? What are the traits that your business or your organization has within it? How do you shape your culture in your organization? Or do you even have one? Right there, I have an empty board with the word culture on it. How would you define it? What do you have to offer your employees as far as culture? Do they just run around not knowing their goals, not knowing what's expected of them, and just there for a paycheck? Or do you offer something that they can cling to, that will make them want to come each and every day? Something that gives them satisfaction in knowing that what they're doing is making a difference. It's trying to reach a goal. It's going towards the goals that the company has set. Please examine your culture. Make sure that you have one, and if you have one, make sure that it's worthwhile to your employees. It's important for them to have a good company culture to follow through with in order for them to feel part of the organization. One way to have a strong company culture is to have a great EVP, employee value proposition. The employee value proposition, basically summed up, is where the employee can say, what's in it for me? What are you as a business giving back to me in return for all the efforts that I'm giving to you? So it has to go both ways. The employee gives their service, their time, their knowledge, their skills, their work. So what do they get from the employer? Is it just money and insurance? Or are they getting stability? Are they getting being listened to? Are they being rewarded and recognized for their efforts? Are there opportunities available? So examine the give and receive portion. As a company, are you giving your employees what you can, everything that you can possibly give? And are you getting back from the employees what you expect out of the workers? Companies that have a great corporate culture will testify that having that great culture allows them to not only retain the best and brightest of all their employees, but it also allows those employees to work as efficient as possible towards the business goals, and it also allows the company to grow and expand and profit, because if the employees are happy with the company culture and are doing their very best in the most efficient way, they are attracting the type of business that they need to maintain and form those profits and get those profit margins and get that level of growth that they're trying to achieve. No business that I know of wants to decrease year by year, but those with those strong company cultures have a higher engagement level, which results in higher efficiencies, which also drives the business costs down and creates that profitability. With growth comes more increases with the company culture, because everybody's happy, they're achieving their goals, and the company can invest more into improving the company culture. So as they say, the great get greater, the best get better, and everybody thrives and provides something for the company to establish it and get it to where it needs to be with its goals. There are lots of issues that come up when you don't have a strong company culture. You'll have high attrition rates because people don't want to stay. You'll have low employee engagement because people have nothing to grasp on. They have no real reason to put in their all for the organization. You also have lack of trust in the organization because there's no set boundaries, no set goals, and it's not communicated very well to all the employees. Company culture helps just solidify the values, the beliefs, and the goals of the company. That's why they're important. And without those, you're going to lose so much. And if you have low engagement, you have no culture, you have a lack of trust, then you have a low chance of profitability, and you will actually lose out on the efficiency of the organization. One exercise I used to do to test a company's culture is I would actually do interviews with companies. I would go to the establishment on the interview. I'd research the company first to find out what they put online as far as their company culture, what they say they have as a company culture, and then during the interview, when they asked me, do you have any questions, I would often question the interviewers, what is your company culture? And the answers you get can be very surprising. Sometimes they had no idea what the company culture was, or they would just make up something that didn't even match what I found online. A lot of times we say we have a company culture, but then if you ask the direct employees themselves, they really have no clue. So if you put that on the board at your organization, could all of your employees put something on there that defines your company culture, or are they just going out on a limb? When looking for ways to improve your company's culture, look towards those 6-star employees. They are the ones that help motivate that culture. They help set standards that all other employees just resonate on. They are the ones who continually have the highest engagement. They do more work, they volunteer, and they try to make everyone feel safe, secure, stable, in their work environment. A 6-star employee is a person who enjoys a great company culture and often will go above and beyond just to help maintain that culture and make sure that the organization is running as smooth as possible. So look to those employees, and they will help establish a strong company corporate culture. If your business or organization has low culture levels or low engagement levels, there are so many professionals out there, professional organizations, professional people out there that you can reach out to get them to examine your business, examine your company culture, and devise ways to where you can improve it. It's never too late to try to form some type of plan to get your culture, basically what they say, out of the ditch. If your engagement levels are really low, then you may need to look at improving your company culture as a way of improving those levels. If your profit margins are decreasing, or if your employee morale around the office is very low, then get your culture in gear, and that can help you strive to get better results overall.